Okay, this might be, I don't know, I don't know if it's gonna be my last video, first, at least for now, because I didn't feel like I did enough justice to this great film. Especially ever seeing Teen Titans Go versus the Teen Titans, I realized I might have undercut how awesome it was. So the movie opens with Teen Titans find Balloon Man. And they get mistaken for Justice League, then get mistaken for the Guardians of the Galaxy by Balloon Man. And they start introducing who they are in song while Balloon Man is destroying the city. And the Justice League needs to stop it. And they're convinced that the song was so sick it took down Balloon Man. When they see him all small and looks like he's like 3 inches tall. What, 6 inches? I'm not sure. I think 6 inches tall. Basically, he came out of the cereal box. So they point out by Superman and the rest of Justice League how they are jokes and goofsters and no one takes them seriously, and that's why no one makes a movie about them and no one would ever want to make a movie about them. Even though it's Ron Street for someone to make a movie about him. And they all say that they're not real heroes at all. They don't do anything except goof off, and Superman tries to warn them that they keep on playing the fool, they'll never be seen as real heroes. And they go to the movie, sneak in using the teleporter, stealing the Challenger seats. And Robin thinks that they're going to make a movie about him. The trials happen. There's like some trials happening, and she thinks one of them is about him, and it's this the utility bill. And everyone like laughs at him, except for his friend. They tried cheering him up, and they made a movie about him. That's how awesome they saw him. And then becomes a little insulting that point out he had baby hands when he was older. When he was grown up and no longer a baby, they point out he still had baby hands. And they saying here comes the very best part of Robin. And Bond is shuts off the movie. He says, and one of his friends Starfire says, perhaps you continue watch, you'll see you'll feel different. And he says he wants a real movie about himself, not a fake one. And so they decide to cheer him by playing upbeat, inspirational song about life is pretty upbeat. As they do a little montage about going to Hollywood. That's Jay Wilson, who directs all the big budget superhero films. And she turns down Robin's pitch for a Robin movie because him and his team are jokes. Then they take down Slade, who he sees them as jokes because they were so easy to beat the first time. And the scene is real. He also had to take down Slade. And Robin can't let him go because he decides to toy with Robin and manipulate him and says, if you let me go, then that's the people who they make movies about. And this is after they kill all the other superheroes, and then they don't kill them all, they save them from becoming superheroes. And then they reverse it because it just created a world of chaos because this villain is ruining everything, and no more movies. There's chaos. So Jade somehow finds about the awesome bow, and Raven gives this like little quick look, like she's like wondering how the heck did she knew, but then she just decides to never just not saying anything. Probably because the team wouldn't listen to her because they never do. Just like Neil Rose, so Robin. So on the set of the Teen Titans movie, and they all, except Robin, go in the prop toilet. And Robin keeps on trying to tell him it's not a real toilet. And Robin begs them not to make them look like, not to embarrass him, because he has his dream to make a movie about him, and so they will all be seen as real heroes. Or at least he or them be seen as real heroes. Either way is good for him. He just wants someone to notice him. He just wants to be noticed. So they decide to try to behave, and Jay Wilson decides to give them an idea, like going to get into shenanigans, and by accident she says, everything will be fine and awesome. It's a movie. As long as you doesn't get any more shenanigans they do. And almost killing Superman. And blowing up the Doomsday device. That really is this a giant TV transmitter. This is a giant thing for all the people to watch movies on. Superhero movies on. So Jay explains what it stands for, and they realize he probably wasn't a good idea to name it that, but so what you can do. So she said how the Teen Titans was going to be the first movie to play on that thing that for the entire world to watch. In other words, she's canceling the Teen Titans movie because they're jokes, but she just said she would be willing to make a Robin movie, and of course that means Robin would have to leave his friends, and so leave his friends, he does, and they're shocked that he's ditching them, and he points out no one takes us seriously when we're together. This is probably better if we just go our separate ways. He says, so they do, and the start making Robin movie with Jade and stuff, and making the Robin movie, and everyone else wants to sign Robin's autograph, and this is such a heartwarming part because this little girl that's a Teen Titans Go fan and was a fan when Robin was just the lead of a team that no one took seriously, but she was a fan of that, and it's kind of touching because it makes Robin think of how much he misses his fan and how you know they weren't perfect, they had a good thing, and he's wondering if they're all better off without him, and wonder how they're doing. Jay says they're doing great, and she asked him if they wanted to star in a movie, but they turned down no. They turned as a cameo, but they said no. So they finished doing the last scene of the movie, and turns out Robin was duped. In terms of Jay Wilson was slayed. It was all just a whole trick of mind manipulation, and so Robin's like locked in, and he planted an explosive to blow up Titan's tower with him in it. And he remembers he has baby hands, so he can slip right out of the thing, the cuff. So he does, and the tower gets destroyed, and he sends a stress call to his teams, his friends, his family, which is the Teen Titans. And he says, I'm sorry, I thought we needed a movie to be real heroes, but we already were because we had a team, which is pretty touching, actually, the scene. In terms of his team came back before he was, just when he was ready to hang up on the stress call and go to Hollywood to make things right. Well, go to the premiere to make things right. So it's a really emotional thing. Finding it very emotional because they came back and Ron Shockley came back, and Star said, "Fire said the friendship will always bring us back," and so Raven saw this coming a mile away the whole thing. So they go to premiere and try to stop Slade and reveal to himself who he really is. Jay Wilson, who she really is she really Slade, and all the Justice League members are shocked. And DC superheroes, so they get brainwashed by Slade Doomsday device, which was really a doomsday device which brainwashes people. So it's up to the Teen Titans to save the day, and they are hilariously outnumbered. So they teleport the team. Robin goes after Slade, and the team teleports the other heroes to the other dimension with Raven's powers. And so anyway, turns out Robin got brainwashed because he couldn't resist looking at his movie because Slade manipulated him, and to the point when he almost kills all of his team members. But then he snaps out of it through the power of love and friendship, because he realized how sweet the movie was when they made a movie about him called Robin the Movie, and Cyber plays it, and Robin gets pissed because he still had those big baby hands when he was an adult, and but then he says they asked him to keep watching this, and it basically says without Robin they would be lost, and he is he is their friend and leader, and Cyborg says you were never a joke to us, so. They might tease him and not really listen to him, then they deep down don't think that he's a joke. So Robin snaps out of it and teams up with his friend to take down Slade, and now he has a Megazord, and he's a giant robot, and Robin says, "We'll stop you, Slade," and he says, "How can I stop you? This is dumb." And he just calls the Titans out on the cliches, and then Robin says, "You're right, we're not jokes," and Team's shocked that he's all bummed out, and he says, "But the thing is, that's okay. I'm proud to be a Teen Titan, so are my friends. So laugh at us if you want, but we're still going to take you down." And so he says, "How? Which one of your silly songs?" And Robin says, so seriously says, "Exactly." and he says Teen Titans go, and he played the song that they played early on in the film when they were introducing the South Timberland, and used the song, used their they use that to their advantage, and fight Slay while singing the Teen Titans theme song that they made. And take down Slay and bring all the heroes back and stop the Challengers, because no one really cares about them in this universe. And Robin says he learned a lesson today. He says you don't need to be a hero to be. You don't need powers. You don't need to be. He says you don't need to be a. You don't need You don't need to be. You don't need be having. Oh wait, right now I remember. He says you don't need a movie to be a hero. You just have to be yourself. And they're all plotting, and Braun decides to ruin the moment the session. He handled the message in, and he breaks the fourth wall. And that is the end of Teen Titans Go to the movie. And I think this is one of the best movies ever.